A gentle ripple of water flows quietly in the background, sunlight dances across the patio, and the air carries the crisp scent of early autumn. This isn't just another day in the garden, it's a moment that ties together nature's rhythm, hard work, and the joy of reaping what was once only a dream. Today, we're not only planting behind the Dream Stream patio, but also stepping into one of the most rewarding rituals of the season: harvesting grapes and transforming them into fresh, vibrant juice that carries the soul of the garden in every sip. There's something profoundly grounding about this space. The patio by the stream has always been a place of reflection, a corner where the sound of flowing water feels like nature's lullaby. But behind it lies an untapped canvas, soil waiting patiently for new life. Each plant chosen here is more than just a piece of greenery, it's a brushstroke in a painting that will grow richer with every season. And today marks the beginning of that transformation. As the spade digs into the earth, it's more than a gardening act, it's a connection to roots, both literal and symbolic. Each turn of soil feels like an invitation to the future, an unspoken promise that what we plant here will become part of our daily lives, filling the air with fragrance, color, and sustenance. The dream patio may already feel complete, but the planting behind it adds depth, a hidden sanctuary that extends the story of this home. What makes this moment so moving is the timing. Just a few steps away, clusters of grapes hang heavy on their vines, their skins glistening under the soft autumn sun. These grapes represent patience, months of tending, pruning, and protecting, now ready to reward us with their rich sweetness. The juxtaposition is powerful, new plants going into the soil while nature offers its finished masterpiece right next to them. Planting and harvesting, beginnings and completions, woven into one seamless day. The harvest begins with careful hands. Each cluster cut from the vine feels like a treasure, its weight telling stories of sunlight captured, rain absorbed, and roots stretching deep into the earth. There's something sacred in the process. Grapes have been symbols of abundance and celebration for centuries, and holding them now reminds us that this garden is part of a much larger story. And then comes the most intimate part of this journey, turning grapes into juice. The act is simple but profound. Grapes are rinsed, the skins release their fragrance, and slowly, as pressure transforms them, their essence flows into a new form. It's not just juice, it's bottled sunshine, a liquid reminder of summer's generosity. Every drop feels earned, a celebration of patience and devotion. There's a rhythm to this process that mirrors life itself. Behind the patio, the soil cradles new plants that will take years to mature fully, while in the baskets, the grapes are at their peak, ready to be enjoyed immediately. It's the perfect metaphor for balance, living in the present while also investing in the future. But what makes this day truly unforgettable isn't only the planting or the canning, it's how it all comes together in one story. The Dream Stream patio isn't just a beautiful backdrop, it's a space where every season adds a new chapter. Today's chapter blends the hope of what's being planted with the fulfillment of what's being harvested. It's about savoring the sweetness of now while also envisioning what's yet to come. There's also an emotional weight here that can't be overlooked. When you plant something behind the patio, you're not only shaping the landscape, you're building a legacy. Years from now, someone will sit by this stream, surrounded by thriving plants that began their life on this very day. They'll sip juice or wine from grapes harvested in the same soil, and they'll feel connected to the moment we're living right now. That's the true magic of gardening. It's not just about plants or produce, but about memories planted deep into the land. As the jars of grape juice line up on the counter, each one glows like a jewel. There's pride in seeing them neatly arranged, knowing they'll nourish and refresh long after the vines have gone dormant for winter. These jars aren't just for drinking, they're for remembering. Every time one is opened, the taste will bring back this crisp autumn day, the hum of the stream, and the satisfaction of work well done. What makes the process so compelling is its simplicity. There's no rush, no pressure, just a flow, much like the stream itself. Digging soil, cutting grapes, pressing juice, it all happens at a pace that feels human, honest, and true. And in that pace, there's healing. A reminder that not everything in life needs to be hurried. Some things, like planting and harvesting, thrive when we slow down and give them our full attention. Behind the Dream Stream patio, the vision is clear. A haven where every plant, every grapevine, every jar of juice has its place in a greater story. This isn't just about gardening, it's about creating a lifestyle rooted in peace, purpose, and joy. The patio becomes more than a place to sit. It's a window into the cycles of nature, where we learn patience from the soil and gratitude from the harvest. And here's the part that truly lingers. When you walk away at the end of the day, you don't just leave behind a neatly planted bed and jars of grape juice cooling on the shelf. You leave behind a promise. A promise that the plants will grow, the vines will return, and the stream will keep flowing, no matter what life brings. It's this continuity, this enduring cycle, that makes every moment in the garden feel eternal. So, as the sun dips lower and casts golden light over the Dream Stream patio, everything feels complete. The plants are tucked safely into their new home, the grapes have given their sweetness, and the jars stand ready for the months ahead. It's a scene that blends work and wonder, effort and reward, and it leaves the heart full. This day will be remembered, not just for what was planted or harvested, but for how it made us pause, reflect, and feel connected to something larger than ourselves.